So we're back with a brand new episode of Walkin and Talkin with Tim. And today's guest is Tony Isabella, who is the Executive Director for the Gloucester County Habitat for Humanity. Actually, it's just Gloucester County Habitat for Humanity.
That is correct. Yep. And thank you very much, Tim. It's great to be strolling down the lane with you right now.
So, as you all know, I walk everybody around. Poor Tony walked about 20 miles. He's a little tired right now, but we're going to get through this otherwise, you know? So, the first thing I wanted to ask Tony, my first question is basically this, Tony, is, you know, I know you got a lot going on, but you mentioned during our walk that you got a lot going on in Woodbury, a lot of project that you're working on. So, why don't you tell us what's going down?
Yeah, Tim. Habitat, Gloucester County Habitat's been really involved in Woodbury since I've been executive director 11 years ago. We have roots in Woodbury. We have our warehouse in Woodbury. We've done about, I'm thinking 11 houses in Woodbury.
It's a lot.
Lots. We tore down old homes and built new homes. So in 11 years, we did 11 houses in Woodbury. Now, we have a project just opening up, which is really cool, in that the city of Woodbury donated property to us.
Right.
It's over by the E.P. Henry plant.
Oh, yeah.
And there's an old dilapidated house on this, and it's on 2 lots.
Right.
So Woodbury says, listen, can you help us with this? And we do. We said, absolutely. We will build 2 Energy Star certified, brand new 1,300 square foot homes.
Nice.
And put deserving families in them.
Very nice.
We just had our annual family orientation, and we talk about the need for low-income housing in this country and in this county.
Yeah.
I had 50 families come to this.
Oh my goodness.
And I've got about 20 applications that actually came through.
That's awesome.
So there's 20 families that need housing, that need it. And you know, for everybody who doesn't know, Habitat doesn't give houses away.
Right.
We build them, they invest in them, they do their sweat equity hours, and then we sell it to them at no interest and at cost. So it really gives them a hand up, and it's definitely not a handout, because these people work for these things, Tim.
That's awesome.
And that's why our program actually is successful. We foreclosed on 1 house since we've been here. And if I have to foreclose on a house, that's not a success story for us.
Right.
So we improve our processes, because we have to pick a family that is going to be able to succeed in our program.
Right. You don't want to just you want to help people get back on their feet and stay on their feet.
Exactly. So ours is a process. It's not just, it usually takes about 12 to 18 months for a partner family to get into a house.
Right.
They go to financial counseling classes. It's actually, we try to change the whole dynamic for their lives, right? And we work very hard at it. There's home maintenance courses. As I said, there's financial counseling courses. There's a course on mortgages, what to expect at settlement. A lot of people don't know that your mortgage payment includes your taxes,
right,
and your insurance. So
general finance, right?
That's right. You know, we want to make sure that these people are aware and they're equipped, you know, to go through, to get the house and to pay a mortgage.
Sure.
So all that being said, we're really excited about Woodbury right now, because, as I said,
we're going to guide left here, sir.
We just, yeah, I don't want to get hit by a car.
He turns anyway.
But we're really excited about the fact that Woodbury is donating these properties to us.
Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, these are properties that the city owns by whatever reason, and we just want to, you know, develop them into really nice homes for really nice people, basically. So.
What better way to use those properties, though?
No, exactly. It's a win-win for everybody.
100%.
Yes. So
you also spoke about, as we were walking around, a particular military veteran that you guys are helping out, and that's a really impactful story. That's you kind of blew me away with that one. So
well, this is a really nice. It's a neat story.
Yeah.
Okay? So about 3 months ago, I get a call from the executive director from the Angels organization in Pittman. And she said, I have this veteran and he needs so much help, but we don't know how to do it. So I figured I'd call Habitat because you guys build. So I go over and meet this guy. The guy's name is Leo Harris.
Right.
Leo Harris lives in Glassboro. He is a Navy veteran. He joined the Navy and followed us year along in 1944. He served in World War II in the Submarine Corps in the South Pacific. Musters out of the Navy in 1948. Takes 2 years off to work with his father and go to trade school. Then he joins the Marine Corps in 1950.
Unbelievable.
Serves in Korea, 2 tours in Vietnam, Libya, Grenada, and he ends his career as a Marine, as a drill instructor at Paris Island.
The guy's a hero.
He is he is a true American hero.
Period.
Enough said.
Yeah,
right?
no question.
As I said, true American hero. This guy is. So we built a ramp for him, so at least he can get into his wheelchair and get to the ground to go to doctor's appointments and such.
Right.
We dedicated that ramp to him on Veterans Day, on the 11th hour, the 11th day, the 11th month.
Right. Which is awesome.
That was great. And now we're not stopping there. We're actually, this guy lives in a 10 by 14 bedroom in a hospital bed.
Right.
He can get out of bed, he can transfer, but he's kind of stuck in a 10 by 14 room.
But he's 94 years old.
He is 94, but man, what a vibrant 94. He's got a mind. It's still, you know. So we're actually working on getting his living room. He's going to move into his living room. So we're painting. We're putting electric in. We're going to put Havoc in. You know, a mini split in there so he can have heat and air conditioning. We've got a lot of plans. So, you know, we went out for donations. People have been very generous as to, you know, what we're doing and how we're trying to help this guy. And, you know, go on our website and read this guy's story, because our website, it's www.gc-habitat.org.com. I'm sorry, org and com. Always confuse me because I'm an old guy. But
so www.gc-habitat.com.
www.gc-habitat.com.
There you go.
So read this guy's story. I invite everybody to read this guy's story. And if you don't have chills reading about this guy, as I said, who is a true American hero, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, it's near and dear to you because, as you said when we were walking around, you were also in the military.
I was.
As was most of your family.
Yeah.
So you said you were in the Navy, right?
I was in the Navy. I served in Vietnam and Cambodia. And as I said, this gentleman served 2 tours in Vietnam. And you think about it. I mean, the guy had to be 45, almost 50 years old.
Yeah.
In Vietnam. You know,
can't
as a
even
Marine.
imagine. I mean, this guy must have been just I don't know how to describe it. I mean, he's an American hero, but you know, what kind of person, you know, gives all that time and all of themselves, you know what I mean?
Right, for his country.
For his country, and God bless him.
And
you
listen,
know?
we have a military today that do the same thing. The kids that go in today, I honor them.
Yep, me
you know,
too.
I just can't imagine the stuff that people in the military go through, whether it was World War II, World War I. They called it shell shock back then.
Yeah.
Now it's PTSD.
Yep.
And listen, the kids today coming back have issues, and you know what? Everybody's got to pitch in to help these kids all the time.
Yep.
And I extend it to helping this guy. You know, this veteran who is just a gentle soul. So
it's incredible that you know the nice thing is that you're able to do it. You know, you absolutely found the story, you found this guy, and you reached out and you're helping and you're able to help. You know,
yes.
and that's the thing. You know, that's what this is all about. The fact that you're able to help and you're out there doing it.
Yeah.
And we need more people to do more.
We
what you're
do.
doing.
I mean, listen, we could use volunteers all day long.
Absolutely.
We could use donations all day long to help people like this. It's funny, Tim. I had a staff meeting this morning, and I talked to my staff about the fact that regardless of what they do in our organization,
right,
everything that they do goes to affecting someone's life in a positive way.
Exactly right.
And not many jobs can say that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we did affect this guy's life, and like you said, We put it together. We had the wherewithal. I reached out to everybody I knew. We raised funds. You know, I keep beating up Home Depot and Lowe's for donations. Home Depot and Mansfield was very, very generous to us. They donated just about all the lumber.
Nice.
For a 42-foot ramp. It's probably about $3,800 worth of pressure treated lumber.
And they can donate to this particular project, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Just by going to the website.
Go to our website. There's a page on there to donate to Sergeant Harris, because we have big plans. We want to, as I said, we're redoing the inside of his house, just so that the remaining years that this guy has on Earth will be comfortable years. Because you know what? If anybody on this earth deserves that, he does.
Exactly right.
So.
And not only that, and not just that, but you're helping all these other families too, and Habitat in general just helps all these other families, get into a home and hopefully get a restart, you know?
Well, that too. Listen, we're a community-based organization, and we work in Gloucester County, okay? So anything that we do is in Gloucester County. Any money that you guys would donate to Habitat goes to Gloucester County, to Habitat for Gloucester County Habitat. All that money stays in our county.
Roger that.
And we also have our county provides us funds so that we could build ADA compliant ramps for people too. You know, people, we call it aging in place, but people that are elderly, disabled, and they can't get out of their house.
It's awful.
It's you know what,
you have no idea how bad it is till you meet them, right?
Well, listen, we take a lot for granted.
Yeah.
I take a lot, you think about it. I walk out my front door, walk down my steps, get into my truck and drive away.
That's right.
Some of these people can't do that.
Can't even get out of bed.
And we take it for granted. And these people we've built about 40 ramps in Gloucester County. Woodbury, Washington Township, all over, Paulsboro.
Big number.
Glassboro, and this is since 2015.
Walkin Talkin.
Right.
How you doing?
Hey.
Yeah, there he is.
But that's another way that we've determined that we can actually have an impact on the community. So
apparently we're having an impact on the community right back there.
Pretty cool. You're famous, aren't you?
I don't know who that was, but thank you.
He said Walkin Talkin, so he knew exactly
whoever you were. Thanks for the shout out.
There you go.
So listen, so how, other than the website, which we know already, I'm going to drop a link for the website. How do they get a hold of you?
Well, old-fashioned way, you can call.
There you go.
It's funny. It's 856-256-9400.
I'm a big fan of the phone.
Stop by our restore. We also sell stuff at our restore that helps us complete our mission.
To fund everything, right?
Pardon?
Helps fund everything.
Oh, yeah. And that's at 425 South Broadway in Pittman.
Yeah, you guys got a lot of good stuff there, too.
We do. We get new stuff. We get building supplies. We get new furniture.
Fridges, furniture, table, all that stuff, right?
Yes.
Anything you might need for your house, if you're especially if you're just buying a house and you need to furnish it,
Along those lines, we're in a time of our lives now that everybody's downsizing.
I know.
So if you need to get rid of furniture, we pick it up for free.
There you go.
Call us, make that donation to Habitat.
That's right. So not only are you getting rid of the furniture that you don't know what to do with, but you're helping a great cause.
And you're helping a cause in Gloucester County.
There you go.
So that's another plug. Thanks for that.
No worries.
Appreciate that.
Well, listen, the clock's ticking on us here, so I want to thank Tony for being on today, sir. Appreciate it very much. The information is amazing. I'm sure people are going to check out the website and check out the stories that you talked about, so that hopefully you see some response from that. And to everybody else, thanks for watching. Keep on moving, and we'll see you next time on Walkin and Talkin with Tim.
He's going to have to carry me back.
I just might.